And just when we thought Justin Baldoni was done releasing receipts, according to him, or alleged to have been between himself and Blake Lively and, whoever else is involved in the lawsuit. Wow. Wow. He's not done. According to People magazine, he's just released, allegedly, an accountability statement during the time when the movie It Ends With Us was facing really bad press. Really, though? I heard about the movie because of the bad press. I'm sorry. That's just the truth. I heard about the movie because of the bad press, not because the movie was, I don't know, critically acclaimed for the acting or screenplay or whatever it was or it is. But yeah, although I have heard that the actual writer of the novel It Ends With Us, Colleen Hoover, is a wonderful writer, and I'm really sad that her writing, her book, is being overshadowed by this drama that's unfolded in this not screenplay, but this movie, an adaptation of her book between the actors Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Justin Baldoni being also the director of the movie. So, according to Justin Baldoni and his legal team, per People magazine, they've released a statement, allegedly, per Justin Baldoni, allegedly drafted by Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds, calling for the actor-director to take responsibility for the bad press that the movie is facing at the time. According to the amended complaint and timeline of events that Baldoni had posted on his new website, continuing his legal battle with Lively, he is claiming that Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, had prepared a statement for him and his firm, asking him to take the blame for the, quote, troubled production, unquote, of It Ends With Us, as well as the negative press Lively was receiving while promoting the film. I don't know exactly how or when it started that Blake Lively started to receive negative press for the film. I think it may have been the people were connecting the dots because Blake Lively obviously likely was out promoting the film, but I believe she wasn't being pictured with the director and her co-star, which is, usually the case when you're promoting a film. You have like your group photos, you have like pictures with your co-star and such other things. But I think because of the significant divide where Blake would be taking pictures, walking the red carpet separately with her co-star / director for maybe all of the promotional aspect of the film, post-production. Yeah, that's probably what got people's tongues wagging, like, what's going on? Are they not getting along? Blah blah blah. And they say Hollywood is big, but it's also small, so I'm just saying. So, quote, per the statement reads, quote, It Ends With Us was a troubled production, which we take full accountability for. We are very sorry to everyone we caused upset to, privately and publicly, unquote. Further, Quote, Blake Lively, author Colleen Hoover, the entire cast and crew led with professionalism every step of the way. Any negativity aimed at them is ours to own, per the statement. As it continues, quote, we mutually agreed that the cast would be promoting the film separately and understood why. We also hold ourselves accountable. It's not anyone's job but ours, and that's part of being man enough. We will practice what we preach. We are learning and growing from the experience, and we thank everyone for their patience as we find a better way to proceed. That's the conclusion to the statement. Who is we? We hold ourselves accountable, and it's not anyone's job but ours, and that's part of being man enough. Who is we? Who is the we that this is referring to? It's pretty ambiguous for me reading that. That alleged statement that allegedly Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively wanted Justin Baldoni to release as part of the to turn the tide against the negative press that Blake Lively at the time was receiving during the promotion of the movie. But who is we? Is it just the director? Is it the director and perhaps the PR team with him? Yeah. I don't know. It's just very, that statement, alleged statement, is pretty ambiguous. And plus, when you add the line, quote, we mutually agreed that the cast would be promoting the film separately and understood why, it's definitely going to cause a stir. It's definitely going to cause people to want to dig deeper as to why you'd be promoting the film separately and that you understood why. What would be the main reason for it? Right? I mean, sure, that would cause drama in itself already, but when people dig, and people generally do want to dig because, hello, ooh, you'd be opening cans of worms. I mean, plural. Was the goal to mitigate the negative attention, the negative press against Blake Lively and or Justin Baldoni, or what was it? Because I think, again, just per that line, did alleged that was contained in the alleged statement, I think it would have the the opposite effect. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah. Again, allegedly, this is a statement that was given to Justin Baldoni for him to release as the director, as the lead, because he's the director slash actor opposite Blake Lively in the movie. But then it's like, oof. These sound bites, these glimpses, obviously there's still, it's not the whole picture. So you just kind of take it as you go, and we comment on it as it's available, but it's obviously not the entire picture. It's a piece here, a piece there, and each side will, again, like I said in the earlier video, would have their own version of the truth. And then there would be the truth that would be presented as is, no edits, no reductions, no additions, just on its own merit would be the facts. Ugly, beautiful, and in between facts. So, yeah. Now then, I feel like when it sucks for the actual author of the book, Colleen Hoover, and for also the crew and the staff who worked on this movie, how will this affect them? It's not like they get multi-million dollar deals to, work on a movie in the background. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it into perspective. I'm just saying. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Anywho, darlings, remember, you are all kinds of fabulous. Don't you forget that you are. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Remember to ignore the red flags and keep it moving. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Don't ignore the red flags. You see a red flag, a little tiny red flag, run away. Because little tiny things turn into big monsters. Okay? So please do not ignore those red flags. Do not ignore those red flags. You want to leave grace for others, but also have some boundaries. Make sure you have concrete, definitive boundaries. Yes, honey. Yes. And in our younger years, we try to be like, you know what? I'm gonna leave you grace. I'm gonna be nicer. I'll be the bigger person. Up to a certain point, yes. But when it's it looks like it's going to start affecting you negatively, you need to just cut that out and walk away. Yeah. And remember to journey in gratitude. Some of our journeys don't always have smiles all the way. Don't always have joy from beginning to end. But every journey always leaves us with lessons. So let's not forget those lessons and let's always journey in gratitude. My darling dears, I shall see you all in the next go round. To deliver now. Bye.